Hey, good morning. So we're just going to go over some of the stuff we've learned already. So we've got a bit of a flow happening. And I'll throw in a couple other things. All right, so here we are, feet together. And we're doing our morning greeting. We'll do the greeting, our salutation. And then we'll do some standing meditation. And move on from there. Okay, so here we go. Just to there. Open the heart, the eyes, mind, and bring down. Breathe out. Energy goes to the top of the head. Step out. Shoulder width apart. Breathing in the life force. Feet down. Greet the ancestors. Bring that light into your body. And give back to the earth. Okay, so next thing I want to focus on is some horse stance. Bending your knees slightly, toes. Your knees are over your second toe, and the toes are slightly turned inward towards the medial line of the body. And the sacrum is tucked under and open. Try and open your spine. Lift the arms up, just about shoulder level. Hands are open. Shoulders are like they have a weight on them, or not shoulders, the elbows rather. And then the neck is held high. And of course, we focus on the center of the sun. And that center of the sun finds the center of your brain. And then your heart. And then your dantian. And then you find the center of the earth. And that center of the earth finds your dantian and your heart and your brain, which is a place where normally we would call that the third eye. And when you breathe in, the diaphragm gets pushed up. And it's a forceful breath. But I am exaggerating somewhat. So it's more like and you're building power in your body. So you're breathing through your nose. for more advanced students, we'll do the sending as well. Focus on your chi ball. You're curving the chi forward and also sending between the palms. Okay, that's just a couple of minutes there. Just about, but that is the general idea. And I wanted to move on to a little bit of a flow with the whole thing. So I'm going to go through everything rather quickly, and you can take your time with it. So this is how it usually looks. We do the last greeting. Okay. So then bring the arms up, hang for a second. When you come back, you settle yourself. You settle your ankles, you settle your knees, you settle your hips and your spine. And bring your chi up the spine. Then you start your standing meditation at the legs, at the sides, your horse stance, two faces, past and future, of course your present. At the dantian, hold the dantian. Then your cup. In prayer. World. Okay. So that's kind of the flow of it. Okay. So the settling part comes. And then that's when you do your standing for a long period of time. All right. I'm a little out of practice with these things, so please forgive me. I don't get everything right all the time. Okay, so the next thing was the walk. And I'm going to help you get into something that gives you more flexibility. So first of all, we're just going to go side to side like this. Side to side like this. Lift your foot when you turn. So when I turn this way to the left, my left foot rises. To the right, your right rises. Okay. Now, using the pocket muscles. So when I'm holding my right hand out, I'm using my left front pocket muscle and my back right muscles. That's your gluteus maximus. And which muscle is that exactly again? The in the front. I believe you're using your psoas muscle You pull back, and the other arm rises. And I just want to do that for a couple of minutes. Let the muscles turn your body. When you feel you have that well, open the spine. And do nothing but that for the next 2 months when you're practicing this exercise. Okay. A bit more. And you're also passing your chi. Okay. And we'll go over the walks. We're standing forward. Step out. Step forward 90 degrees, present the arm. Pull back. Hold your chi, turn 45 degrees, step forward 90 degrees. Pull back 45 degrees. Step forward 90 degrees. Pull back 45 degrees. Then the next walk. Hands come out to the sides. And as you step forward, you sweep in front and push with the back hand. Pull up. Holding the ball again here. Sweep in front and push. And I don't remember all the names of these moves. I mean, I knew them all at one time, but this is many years later. I remember the moves, not their names. So this is a movement that leads you into the Tai Chi. But you must realize that doing Tai Chi is for a purpose. It has a martial purpose and it has a soft purpose. Building energy in the body, keeping the Chi flowing. It's very important to our health, and a lot of people in the Western world don't know about this. So I'm also going to share something else at this time to practice, which is, it's martial arts related, but I found that something else I learned in my life added to my martial arts ability and my ability to, my voice for one thing. It clarified my voice. It gave me the ability to have more breath. And this is I took vocal lessons. I took vocal lessons from 3 different people. And so I learned the scales and different kind of breath for singing in choir and singing in public and whatnot. And then I learned from this really neat lady who had studied, she'd gone up to Inuit and studied this throat singing and throat breathing. And then I studied the actual Tibetan throat breathing where they do that rumbling kind of chant. And I found after practicing that it really aided my ability. It actually expanded my diaphragm and allowed me to get more breath. So I'm just going to go over the exercises of actually opening up that diaphragm area, and it's very simple, and it just starts with sound. And it goes like, you go to your very lowest part, the lowest tone you can make. So, so you go to your lowest position, the lowest tone you can make, into your highest position. And you, just like an elevator, you go up and down and up and down and up and down. You try to get under the diaphragm. And it's just a feeling you get. I can't really describe it, but you know in the tone that you've got it right. So, you open the back of the throat. And one more time. Try to get under the diaphragm. Okay, and then there is, I'll go through the scales once, so that's another thing you can practice, which helps with everything as well. Me, oh, me, okay, and then you take your finger and you're blowing out birthday candles, just little breaths. And going as low as you can, low as you can. So you're doing E, oh, I forgot the A. E-A-I-O-U, sorry. Here we go, let's try that again. Till you run out of breath. Believe it or not, doing these vocal exercises and with your diaphragm actually gives you more breath when you're doing other kinds of breathing meditation. So I know that seemed a little silly, but it's my method. It worked for me. It could work for you. Have a great day, you guys.